Assalamu alaikum. Boy, I just can't leave y'all alone today because I got some things to rap about for real. Yo, I'm going to bring some things to our attention. You remember me doing a video? Maybe you didn't see it, but I did a video talking about how we use sound bites and video bites and really don't know the meaning behind things that we say. Yeah, well, I'm gonna kind of go there a little bit today. So many of us are talking about, and you see it all over the place, Americans, which I call the Al-Moroccans Empire. If you listen to the word American, surely you'll come up with Al-Moroccan. That's where the word came from before it was colonized, right? But I want to bring to your attention how even if you say America, if you're referring to the land ain't going nowhere. America is sovereign. Al-Moroccan Empire existed long before America, and the Al-Moroccan Empire is also indigenous. So we're talking about the land here, right? The land ain't going nowhere. It ain't falling. As a matter of fact, it's rising. Because there's so many of us indigenous people, just like the land itself being indigenous, that are actually waking up and coming to consciousness, right? So America, however you say it, I say the American Al-Moroccan Empire, it ain't going nowhere. I'll tell you what is falling. What is falling is the United States. There's a difference. Y'all should know this by now. There's a difference between the land, the Al-Moroccans or Americans, and the United States. The land is actually being occupied by United States because, in case you don't know it, damn, dude, are you serious? In case you don't know it, the land is colonized. But what's happening is people are waking up to this. So America is not falling. It's just that the Al-Moroccan Empire is rising, because the more of us that wake up, the land itself is going to wake up too. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, you're already starting to hear about earthquakes and things all over the place. That's because the land is waking up, just like the people, the indigenous people are waking up. Yeah. So don't get caught up. And I challenge you to share this with somebody that tells you that America is falling. There's a difference between the land and the corporation, the United States Corporation. They're not the same. United States Corporation is what's occupying the Americas or the Al-Moroccan Empire. But they've given this fictitious name to the land. They renamed the land. They're like, oh, well, we conquered this land, so we're gonna call it now America, you know. But the land was Al-Moroccan Empire, and still is. especially when our people wake up. And the other thing I want you to know is that we talked about sound bites, but I did in a video talk about etymology. We have to be careful with the way we express things, and we need to rise up with our vocabulary, really, and what they call linguistics, right? Our language. So we need to know that most of us was never taught etymology, and it's a tool that these people are using every day against us. So they tell you to do something, and you turn around, you do it, and they turn around and say, "No, I didn't tell you to do that. I meant this and I meant that." They've been using etymology on you. Etymology. So let me give you an example of etymology. For an example, now I learned this from in class with a scholar, Taj, and his student. Well, he ain't a student to me; he's a master. I think his name is Mustafa Mosley Beg. I think so. And if I'm wrong, y'all put it in the comments and check my ass, all right? But this brother's a master at etymology. And if you look at the word nice, yeah, N-I-C-E, nice. It's not always nice that people be referring to. You gotta look at the basic of the word nice is at the top. Oh, it's a happy day. It's a wonderful experience. Nice, you know. But you should also look at the origin of the word. Where did it come from? 9 times out of 10, it came from Latin, which is you. And I mean, because there really ain't no such thing as Spanish. Everything Spanish came from Latin, right? And Latin is one of the oldest language in the world. Latin. Yeah, it's true. And which is you. Yeah, that was our biggest language, Latin. But the word comes from Latin. Yeah, nice comes from Latin. It does. And if you go to the root of the word nice, you know what you're going to get? Something that you don't want, which is dumb, stupid, yeah, which is dumb or stupid or weak. That's what the root of nice means. So that's just an example. And let me give you another big one. Let me give you a big one, all right? Look up the word minority. I learned this in class with Taj also. The word itself, y'all, means mindset of an infant child. This is why when you go to the court, they get you to agree that you are a minor, because the word minority also means minor and mindset of an infant child. Look it up. Yeah, so I just wanted to come at you, but I'll be right back in a minute. Long story, y'all. You'll always be treated like a child until you prove that you are a mature adult. So this is what you don't know, but you should know, that you absolutely have to prove yourself to be an adult. Otherwise, every time you go to get yourself in a situation, go to court, they're going to always ask you, are you a minor? Are you a minor? Hell no. We are not the minorities, y'all. Stop falling for that shit. So, I'm giving you some information that you ain't supposed to know, right? You should take this information and share it. All right? So we are not the minorities, we are the majorities, you know, in that aspect. But also with the old bullshit ass language, got you food thinking they're talking about in numbers. We're not even the minorities in numbers. That's bullshit. So yeah, so I'm bringing this to our attention here because sometimes I even get caught up in the linguistics, you know, but I'm trying to do a better job to correct myself with language, you know, because, you know, like the scholar says, you know, language, especially English language, that shit, you can cast a spell on yourself, jinx yourself and all that bullshit, you know. But yeah, so this is the real deal, y'all. So take it. Don't take this with a grain of salt. This is actually real, okay? And I wanted to bring that to your attention. So the Al-Moroccan Empire is not falling. So it's the corporation that's fallen, the United States. And that's just because everything is coming to the light. People are starting to come right in the mind, you know what I'm saying? So the land, nature, and everything else is stepping up because we're warming up, so nature and everything else is gonna warm up and activate. All right? Okay, peace and love, y'all. Till next time, BEYSIDE JEWEE, we out. Assalamu alaikum.